Hey, St. Mark, it's so good to be with you today on this Tuesday. Today I woke up with thinking about being in youth group back in 2010. I remember back in 2010, Shannon Baxter used to, before worship, make us recite a bit of scripture. And that scripture came to mind. It's from Genesis 28, verses 16 and 17. And it says, Then Jacob woke from his sleep and said, "Surely the Lord is in this place, and I did not know it." And he was afraid and said, "How awesome is this place! This is none other than the house of God, and this is the gate of heaven." I never really liked reading that scripture before worship for youth group. But as I've gotten older, I've recognized a little bit more that I can relate to it. Especially the part where, God's given Jacob this vision, and Jacob awakes. This is after he's betrayed the trust and lied to his dad and done what he's done. He awakes from his sleep, this dream that God's given him, and he says, "Surely the Lord is in this place, and I did not know it." Surely the Lord is in this place, and I did not know it. I cling to that because how often, for myself, for us in general, do we go around wondering where God is? Do we go around wondering, if God's present in a moment, if God's present in a failure, if God's present in a sickness, if God's present in a sin or a decision we're making that's not good? And I like how this verse just reminds me how, surely the Lord is with me and I didn't know it. How often is God being with me and I'm not knowing it? How often is God right alongside me in decisions I'm making, or right alongside me as being next to his son, and I am not aware, or I don't believe that he is there? I have many friends in this situation who have made the comment of, if God's so real, then where is he? Or if God's so real, then why does he not show up more in this situation or that situation? I always bounce back to Ravi Zacharias on the argument of morals. But there's a moral good and a moral bad. God has to be present for good and bad to work, and we can talk about that at another time. But simply, I always come back to as well this verse of God is present, and there are times where I am not aware. God is present, and he wants me to see that he is right alongside me, but sometimes I'm too stubborn to wake up to it. God is present, and he wants me to understand that even in my mistakes, he is right alongside me, but yet I think I'm not good enough to wake up to that fact. And so many years ago, Shannon Baxter wanted us to set up our space for worship. But what he was truly teaching me is that in all situations, in all areas of failure, in all areas of not feeling good enough, in all areas of just sheer stubbornness, God is right alongside me. And so today, St. Mark and friends, if you find yourself in that place, if you find that you wonder, God, where are you present? Then I think it's time for us to wake up and realize that surely the Lord is in this place and we did not know it. That we are closer to God than we actually think, and that he is one breath away. St. Mark, I love you, and I pray today you recognize that you are in the Lord's house everywhere that he is present. I love you, and have a great day.